Hey, it's Howe with McGrew Real Estate, and today we're going to get another market snapshot in for you. We're going to take a look at what's been going on in the real estate market since we last spoke, which was in early March. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you a pretty standardized update on what's happening in the Lawrence market. And we've got some pretty good numbers. There's some little bit of shift, but basically things are pretty well accelerated. So right now we've got about 729 active listings for sale. That's residential listings in our market. And our average list price is up. We're at $237. Our average sold price is $179, so down a little bit in terms of average price. In meeting with sellers for the first time, or what I refer to as an initial seller consultation, I usually will talk to them about the condition of the home, cleanliness, making sure that it is going to be really prepared for the parade of buyers that will go through as quickly as possible, usually in the first 3 or 4 weeks of a home being on the market. And so this particular home is in great condition. There wasn't a lot of advice to give to the seller because she had taken really nice care of it. But sometimes I walk into homes where you need walls repaired, where you need carpets cleaned or maybe replaced. And in order to get a house to bump under that 100 days on market, it's really important to have those homes prepared properly. Our average days on market for those listed properties is down substantially. When we last spoke, that was in the 120, 125 range. Today, we're at 100 days on market for the active listings. And what that's telling us is that we've had a place where a bunch of our inventory sold off. We're at 100 days on market as opposed to last year's 120. We've had 628 sales to date this year. That's a pretty good average, not too bad at all. Last year, same time of year, 607, so we're up by 20, not substantially, but we're certainly up. And last year was such a strong year that got to feel good about being over that. So far, year to date, there have been 628 sales, and of those, it took about 79 days for them to go from listing to sold. And that's a pretty good effective number. That's under 3 months for our solds. Last year, 96, so almost 2.5 weeks longer last year for that. An interesting fact to look at here is our listed to sold price. This year we're at 97% of asking prices where houses are selling. Last year we were just slightly over that 97.1%, not a substantial difference. List to sale price ratio is a key element for sellers to be thinking about as they go forward with their pricing strategies. It's pretty important to understand you're going to get most of it if you in fact price it properly from the start. I think a great piece of information to have about a market's health is the thing we call the absorption rate. And the absorption rate is if no more houses came on the market today and we were selling houses at the same pace that we have over the past year, how long would it take to sell them all off? When we did this last in March, that was at 4.4 months. And now, year to date, we're at 5.6 months. So, still tells us we're in a seller's market, but we're really pretty balanced right now. Of course, 6 months is that balance point between a seller's and a buyer's market. So generally, I'm going to say Lawrence's real estate market continues to be healthy, but sellers will continue to need to be very mindful of what pricing is and how they're approaching their buyers. Houses really need to be prepared well, need to be cleaned up, and have the little minor repairs taken care of so that when a buyer walks in the door, they can say, oh, I could see myself living here. Well, thanks for watching my market update. For more great real estate information, be sure to visit lawrencerealestateinfo.com. And if you like this video, feel free to share it with your friends.